Good afternoon, Internet. It is 12 in the afternoon where I am in Abuja, and it is about 27 degrees centigrade here. It is a hot afternoon, but I need to show you the residential neighborhood of Wuse 2, Abuja. So I'm right in Wuse 2, Abuja, Nigeria. I'm going to take a tour of the neighborhoods where the residents here live, so you can see what it's like. I know I have shown you part of where businesses are done in the neighborhood of Wuse 2, but I will also show you more. There is Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, where many people do businesses. So today I'm going to take you around without talking much, by the way. I just want to make you see what the residential neighborhoods here look like, so you can decide for yourself if it is a place you would like to live. Okay, so starting from here, I would like to take you around. Here where I am is Kumasi Crescent. Sorry, I said Kumasi. It's Kampala. Kampala. If you can see that sign on that, let me zoom it. See if you can see it. If you can see that sign there, it says Kampala Street, right? So to the left, it is Lungi Street. To the straight way, this way, it is Kampala Street. I will still come back through Lungu. This is behind Adetokunbo Ademola, just off Adetokunbo Ademola. So I'm going to take you around this neighborhood so you can see what it looks like as well. Hello, well done. Let me know in the comment section if you think this place is a cool place to live as we go around the neighborhood. It's partly cloudy today. The weather forecast says it's going to rain later tonight by 4 p.m. I would have preferred to show you this neighborhood later in the day when the sun has become golden, but well, perhaps it will rain at that time, and so I will miss an opportunity to show you this neighborhood this week. And that is why I decided to come right under a bright day to take a walk around the neighborhood, show you what it is like. So there is a close here called Sakiti Close. I'm going to walk into it to show you this part of the neighborhood. If you haven't done so already, please kindly look at the page below this video and subscribe. But if you have subscribed, simply hit the like button for me as I take you around this neighborhood, okay? So let's go around this neighborhood of Wuse 2 where you find residential homes. Hi. Can you see what the houses here look like? Can you see that? Hello. Beautiful homes here, really. Really, really beautiful homes. The neighborhood continues up this hill, but it looks like a close, so I won't go up there. But let me ask if one can find a residential place to rent. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Yeah. Is it possible to find a place to rent here?
Just as that where that Corolla is.
Where the red Corolla is driving out from? Where?
But down.
Okay. You think? Okay. That one where the car is parked. The car with an open door.
Yes.
Okay. You think there's an accommodation?
Just ask.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello. Oh no.
Are we safe?
Do you want to be safe? Now you're running. Well done. Uh, okay, so it's a beautiful neighborhood, really. Um, it's hilly. It's the topography is sloppy. I think I like it here. And very lovely homes, very beautiful houses. Some apartment buildings, some fully detached duplexes. Okay, so I was asked to check this number one to see if there's a house that is for rent. Well, look at what this house looks like. I think it's an apartment building. Well, this is where I was asked to check. But let me knock for you and see whether there is a vacant property that is going for rent in Wuse to this part of Wuse. Hello. Hi.
Oh,
How are you?
good.
Yeah, good afternoon. Who's at the gate? Are you the one?
No, actually, not
Okay,
you have
well
to
you can
get
answer
something.
you can answer my question. You live here?
Yeah, I live here.
Okay, is there a house for rent here? Because I was
No.
asked to check here.
Oh,
Mm.
let me call one of my grandma or my dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
You are not aware whether there is a house for rent here or not.
no, I don't think so.
Okay, you don't think so.
This has been my grandfather.
Oh, tenants don't live here.
No, not
Okay, no tenants live here. Okay, that means the guy was wrong because he was pointing at this house and he asked me to check here. It's all right. How are you doing?
only.
Well done.
I'm just trying to ask this thing. I might not be sure.
You don't live here.
No, I live here.
Okay.
Actually, I live here.
Okay, it's all right. Well done. Yeah. So let's walk further down the Kampala street and see what the entire neighborhood of Kampala looks like. Wuse 2 is in phase 1 of Abuja Development Plan, and so you expect here to be fully developed, saturated with both houses and humans. And that is what it is. That is what it is. Security here is top notch. You can see that there are security vans all over the place. Oh, this is quite a big neighborhood. Okay, so where I am at right now is Cairo Street. I have just busted to the Cairo Street. So I'm just going to walk up that Cairo Street, show you some of the buildings there, and then come back to show you around as well. The neighborhood is well lined with trees, the streets, and the closest that you find here are lined up with trees. You can see beautifully planted trees. So this is Cairo Street off Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. The next tour is going to be the Wuse 1 area. Well, as you may have already known, Wuse District is divided into two parts. the Wuse 1 and Wuse 2. So the tours we've been doing so far in Wuse District are just Wuse 2 area, Wuse 2 neighborhood. We'll go to Wuse 1 as soon as the tours of Wuse 2 are complete. Wuse 2 is further, Wuse 1 rather, is further divided into zones. So you have zone 1 to zone 7 in Wuse 1. We'll take a tour of all of them, all the zones. You will see what each zone looks like. Beautiful neighborhood here. Nice homes. You see what they did with these plots here. White House. Looks like fully detached buildings. So, yeah, the street, Cairo Street ends here. It ends in an estate called PTF Estate. I don't think I'll be allowed to tour the estate with a camera, but I'll just ask questions. Hello. Good afternoon. How now? How is work?
Okay.
Well done. Can one find accommodation here?
Sir?
Can one find accommodation in this place?
Accommodation?
Yeah, say,
Renting?
yes, for rent. None.
For now.
But it comes out occasionally. Like accommodation comes out here. Like you have properties for rent here sometimes.
Sometimes na sell, they sell.
Oh, sell.
Like this one now, they just sold it.
This
Then
house here.
there's another one inside.
Eh.
Sold it. So, because mostly is house owners now then live here.
Okay. Okay, it's mostly occupied by the owners.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I
normally
see.
they want to leave now to sell the house.
I see. I see. Okay, so it's difficult to find one for rent.
But
Okay.
there is rent around that side.
Down this road.
Not just down.
Uh-huh.
Either this first gate now.
Yeah.
You check there.
Okay.
This
As I
first
go
gate
out
by your
of this
left.
gate now, the next one, this new house.
Yeah, not this particular one.
Not this
After
white one. Okay, the next
second
one. Okay.
If you check there, you check
The one following it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. So it is a really beautiful estate. You can see what some of the houses in it look like. But there are no homes for rent in it. As we speak, they often sell because it's owner occupy kind of estate. So I'm going to exit Cairo Street and well, let me ask them here. Perhaps there might be. This is where he referred me to. Hello. This former Arsenal fan. Or are you still a fan? How now? Well done. Hello. Do you have a house for rent here? Somebody I asked that, in that estate asked me to check here.
No.
Okay.
There's no vacance.
No space for
Now that house before, but the way they say they want you for the house now was
this. Which one?
the other one. Yes.
This white one, this white gate.
Apartment, yeah, apartment.
Okay, I checked there yesterday. They said it's an apart. They want to use it for.
Yeah, apartment.
Yeah. Okay.
But inside is a no vacancy.
No vacancy. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. All right. They're really very beautiful designs here. So this is the spelling of Cairo, in case you're wondering what I'm saying. Let me exit Cairo Street and get into this street here and see what the homes on this particular street also look like. It's called Lungi Street. Lungi. To help you see the topography of this area, you can see houses on top of the hill there. Can you see that? Hope you can see the houses on top of the hills there. Yeah, that helps you to see the topography of this neighborhood. You can hear the sound of generator sets in this neighborhood. It may seem as though they have difficulties with lights here. You can see almost every house has a generator set. Just look at this place, and it is on right now. And behind me, across the road, you also hear the sound of another generator in a residential house by the right. See, so looks like power is still a problem. Power supply is still epileptic here. In fact, if you can hear the sound here, you will tell that generator sets are on here. Look at the property to the left is a business place, the generator set. There's also a generator set that is on to my right. So apparently there is an issue with power supply. It's clearly not reliable. It used to be a serious problem in Wuse too, but it seems to still persist up until now. Business buildings have to run generator to power their businesses. But that's a problem because it will affect the the way they do business, the charges they put on their products or services. It also means that those who have businesses in neighborhoods with constant power supply will fare better and perhaps make more money on their businesses when compared to those doing businesses in an area where there is epileptic power supply. Now this is Atbara Street. It's also off Kampala. It's between Kampala and Cairo Street. That will be the last street we will tour inside this neighborhood that is off Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. Then we will move over to other residential areas where people also live in Wuse too. There are really very beautiful homes that you find here. You can also see privately owned health institutions, health care centers here, like Wildlife Hospital that you're looking at right now is one of the hospitals you find in this residential neighborhood. So in case of an emergency, healthcare emergency, the residents here at least have a place they can easily go to for quick care before they will move to other bigger places or other bigger hospitals if there's a need for referral. Can you hear the sound of generator in this beautiful house, right? It's really a problem. Power supply here is really a problem. Can you imagine running generator all day and perhaps all night when the diesel prices are off the roof. If you're doing business, it's not good for business at all. So this place brings us back to Cairo Street. Mm. So this is what the street looks like. All right. So let's go to the other neighborhoods where people live in Wuse to show you what they also look like. Some of the neighborhoods where people live, that is some of the neighborhoods that are actually supposed to be residential, actually have mixed use uh, in this Wuse area. So there are places you will see, you will normally think it's for residential, but you will also see business uh, buildings or businesses in that neighborhood. And this is one of such neighborhoods where you find mixed use case. So just ahead of me is an estate, a residential estate. But I'm going to go around this crescent. It's called Lobito Crescent. I will go around this Lobito Crescent and come out right here just to show you what kind of mixed use houses you will find here. You'll find some that are actually residential homes. They still retain their residential uses. Or you also find others that have been commercial from the beginning or have been turned to commercial. Like if you look to the left, you see residential houses, but if you look to the right, you will see commercial plazas, businesses. So that's what I'm talking about. So you have mixed use neighborhood right here. There are event centers. I don't know what this place is, but it looks like a club. Tokyo, it's called Tokyo. And this is Lobito Crescent. This is where you have some embassies as well in Lesotho. Like Cameroon High Commission is here. Uh, Either US or UK. I think it's US. Or is it UK? Yes, UK also has an office here for visa submissions. So the building you see across the road is the High Commission of Cameroon. This one here, I don't know, with flags. Looks like a school. Primary, private, primary school, primary, private school, whatever. I just want to show you what this part of Wuse called Lobito Crescent also looks like. There are homes, really, private homes. Yeah. I don't think you can find a place to rent in a place like this except the occupier, who's the owner, wants to move or wants to sell the space. That's the kind of neighborhood you have here. You can hear the sound of generator, right? That's the menace of Wuse 2. This is a hotel. Out to the left are private homes. Many of them are actually old buildings. Yeah, you find old block of flats, it seems. Old block of flats that are usually one-story building in this Lobito Crescent. But there are others that have been completely demolished and changed to new houses. Like the one on the left is still coming up, is under construction. It's a residential apartment. But if you look at the right, you will see uh, the one that has been turned to terrace apartment. Terrace apartment. See the changes that some of them have experienced. So how beautiful this one is. But it's a cool street, quiet. Perhaps because there are embassies here, you see a lot of cars on the street. Embassy of Republic of Congo is to my right. It's Chancery. RKK Group. Okay, Nigerian Mining Cadastral Office. That's what you have here. Mining office. Perhaps this is where licenses are issued to mining companies. So there's a government office here. Okay? I guess that's why there are too many people in this neighborhood. So the place UK used to have their visa office. People who want to submit their filled out visa application forms used to come to this place, but it seems not to be here anymore. They may have relocated to other places. I think they are now near the National Defense College in the central area, the central business district. See what I was saying about those who control the development of properties here. You can see what they will put on your building if you haven't gotten an approval before developing your property. The Department of Development Control under FCA will come after you. They may come and seal whatever structure you've put up there. Perhaps because you don't have the right approval to develop what you have developed. And another thing that happens is that some people are given approval to develop a particular structure on their landed property. So what they do is to go ahead and include other things that are not approved in that structure while developing the property. So at the end of the day, the Department of Development Control will come and stop work there. Perhaps close whatever you are doing on that landed property. So it's important that you stick to what has been approved for you by the government if you're developing any structure in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. So this is what Lobito Crescent looks like. So So guys, let's go to the next one. I hope that will help you to have a complete understanding of what Wuse 2 looks like. Let me just take you a little further down so you can see the kind of beautiful homes that you find here. Almost everywhere I go, the sound of generator is on, buzzing, showing that there is no light, no power. So this is RockView Hotel. This is the back of RockView Hotel. Can you see that? Yeah. So this is one of their apartments, one of their lodging houses. But behind it is where I am, because I would like to show you the neighborhood behind that area. You can see what it looks like. It's actually a residential neighborhood. Very quiet. The only sound you get to hear is the sound of either a construction site nearby or the sound of generator. And the birds, of course. If you listen carefully, you can hear the sound of the birds. I wonder what anyone can do without power. Nice. Can you see that building? That lovely, lovely home. Ooh. Hello. You know what I told you about every house having its own security here, right? So you can have at the gate the police, or perhaps private security outfits guarding every single house here. And so what that means is that it's a well secure environment. You can be sure of that. This is part of the street, part of the neighborhood. So this is yet another neighborhood of Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. This one is called Yalinga Street. Yalinga Street. Guys, you need to pay attention to the road infrastructure of the residential neighborhoods in Wuse 2 to see how well paved the roads are, with sidewalks and underground drainage systems. There's another street here. I will come out of this one later, but let's take a walk down this Yalinga Street. This place seems to have older houses. Don't forget that Wuse 2 is one of the earliest neighborhoods in the city of Abuja, because it's in phase 1 of Abuja, Nigeria. So you will likely see older apartment buildings, older semi-detached duplexes. Some of them are now being renovated or even outrightly rebuilt to give the neighborhood A new facelift. But one thing you cannot take away from Wuse too is the way trees line up the streets. These trees have been here for so many years. For as long as, in fact, they have also outlived many of the buildings you see here. How now? How is work? Well done, eh?
One day you go teach me no, not today.
Just a question.
Okay.
Can I find accommodation here for rent?
Yeah.
Is there one in this compound
Yes.
right now?
Right now.
Would you like to show me?
No, Mr. Bello is not around.
Who?
He's the one, Mr. Bello.
Person they charge.
Okay, the person in charge is not around.
He's gone for an errand, but he should come back in the next 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours, so I should come back later.
Yes.
Like how many bedroom flats?
Could be 2 or 3. I've never been
Okay.
there, but I'm suspecting. Could be
2-3 bedroom flats. Okay, I will come back and check.
Thank
You see, you've done something for me. Well done, eh? All right, see you later. All right, guys. Some people you find in this neighborhood are simply willing to talk to the camera. Just want to help you if they think you are looking for somewhere, or looking for a place, or looking for someone. They're willing to share information with you. Afternoon. How is work? So you see private securities guarding the households in the neighborhood. There's a street here with really beautiful homes, apartment buildings. We're going to check it out when we try to exit through the back. Really quiet neighborhood. I mean, except for power issues that seem to still persist in this area. It's a very nice old neighborhood to live. Well, in case I don't find time to get back to that apartment to check the house that is for rent, at least you know the street where I am. You can follow the video the way I went to Yalinga Street off Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent to see the houses in that compound and be able to decide with the infrastructure, with the amenities in the house, whether it's some place you would like to live, and perhaps whether the price of the rented property is what you are looking for. There is an upscale estate right in front of me under construction with heavy houses. Wow. Mansion-like buildings in it. I don't know whether it will turn out to be apartment buildings or fully detached places or hotel. I don't know, but it's quite big. Look at, for as long as that fence, this red iron fence continues, that's all occupied by this estate that is coming up. Well, got the construction company that is putting up this structure is Cost Grove Investment Limited as the developer. Cost Group Investment Limited. They are building it for themselves. That's a developer. So if you want to make inquiries as to what it is and what they are building, and perhaps reach out to Cost Group and ask them about their Wuse 2 upcoming project, what it is for. So this is Birao Street off Yalinga. Birao Street off Yalinga Street. Here you find fully detached buildings and terraces as well. So look at the street I pointed to earlier and look at the house. The house that is, it's actually an apartment building, but they said it's for sale. Well, there is a banner there saying for sale. But here you find really cool buildings, really beautiful homes. And the streets is lined with masquerade trees, making it look like a very beautiful, cool boulevard you find in Europe. Some other countries, they like to plant trees on their streets. If Wuse 2 looks like a place you would like to pitch a tent, own a property, make an investment, let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.